I'm Sebastian, and this is for Mrs. Mann's class, and we're in the Great Triangle by Marilyn Burns. Once there's a triangle that was most triangles are always busy. Triangles spend its time pulling on roofs, exploring bridges, making music, symphony orchestra, catching wind for sailboats, being slices of pie and half-cooked sandwiches, and much more. The triangle's favorite thing, however, to slip into place where people put their hands on their hips, and you always hear the latest news. It's that, which I can tell, friends. A triangle's friend like your new news. Then one day the triangle began to feel dissatisfied. I'm tired of doing the same old things, he grumbled. I must be more to life. So the triangle went to see the local shapeshifter. How may I help you? The shapeshifter asked the triangle. I think if I just had one more side and one more angle, my life would be much more interesting. That's easy to do, said the shapeshifter. Poof! 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 The shapeshifter turned the triangle into a quadrilateral world. Life changed in a wonderful way. Quadrilateral was happy with the new things it could do. Quadrilateral would be a baseball diamond, first or second base. It could take position in a checkerboard board or chessboard. Quadrilateral was happy new things it could do. Quadrilateral could be a baseball diamond for second or third base. It could take position of checkerboard, chessboard. It could take television screen, a computer screen, or movie screen. It frame windows, frame pictures, and much more. Quadrilateral's favorite thing, however, was to be the pages of a book. I learned so many interesting stories that way, it said, which I can tell my friends. The quadrilateral's friend liked hearing the stories. But the next day, the quadrilateral began to feel
dissatisfied.
I'm tired of doing the same old things, he grumbled. There must be more to life. The quadrilateral went back to the shapeshifter. How may I help you now? The shapeshifter asked the quadrilateral. I think if I just had one more side and one more angle, said the quadrilateral, my life would be more interesting. That's easy to do, said the shapeshifter. Poof! The shapeshifter turned the quadrilateral into a pentagon. Life changed in a wonderful way. The pentagon was happy with the new things it could do. On a baseball diamond, a pentagon could be home plate. It could be second soccer ball. It could be a section on a soccer ball, or appear inside wherever someone drew a 5-pointed star. Pentagon's favorite thing, however, was to be the headquarters of the United States military. Near Washington, D.C., I hear all the top secrets that way. It's too bad I can't tell them to my friends. The Pentagon friend couldn't help feeling left out. After a while, the scene passed slowly. The Pentagon and became dissatisfied. I'm tired of doing the same old things, he grumbled. There must be more to life. The Pentagon went back to the shapeshifter. So you're here again, the shapeshifter said to the Pentagon. Now what'd you like? If I just had one more side, one more angle, said the Pentagon, my life would be more interesting. That's easy to do, said the shapeshifter. Poof! The shapeshifter turned the pentagon into a hexagon. It changed in a wonderful way. The hexagon was happy with new things it could do. The hexagon fit into 4,000 houses and patios, fancy crackers, parties, and picnics. It worked as the sockets of certain bolts and patios, fancy crackers, and parties. It worked sockets and prongs and certain wrenches. The hexagon's favorite thing, however, was to be a cell in a beehive. I love watching all the bees buzz out, and the hexagon spent much time in the beehive. It's too busy to talk to its friends. The friends missed the hexagon. They couldn't help feeling ignored. Again and again, the shapeshifter, restless and dissatisfied and unhappy with its again and again, returned to the shapeshifter for more sides and more angles. Shapeshifter agreed to turn into one, shapeshifter another. Octagon, an octagon, an octagon, a decagon, and on and on and on and on and on. Finally, the shape had many sides and many angles. Its sides were so small that it had trouble keeping its balance. Its friend couldn't tell which side it was began to avoid the shape. One day, when a shape was going down the hill, it began to roll faster and faster. It was screeching around corners, crashing into fences and streets, colliding with bicycles and terrifying walkers. At last, the shape came to a stop. It felt tired and dizzy and lonely and sad. Enough, thought the shape. I don't know which side's up. I can't keep my balance. My friends don't want me around. The shape could no longer remember why it had been so unhappy as a triangle. Very carefully, it made its way back to the shapeshifter. Aren't you happy yet? The shapeshifter asked. I want to be a triangle again, the shape. I'm not surprised, said the shapeshifter. Poof! The shapeshifter turned back into the triangle. The triangle was delighted to have its old shape back again and kept itself very busy. Once again, held up roofs, supported bridges, made musical and symphony orchestra, caught the wind for sailboats, became plays of half sentences, and much more. Still, the triangle's favorite thing was slipping to the place where people put their hands on their hips. Why all to hear the latest news, it said, which I can tell my friends. Its friends like hearing the news. They're glad the triangle was back in shape again. This book is The Greedy Triangle, and he did all these things like support bridges, the animal's ears, like cats, and much more. And he didn't agree with a whole bunch of stuff, like a nonagon, a hexagon, an octagon, a triangle, and all those stuff, and all the things, and began walking down the hill, and then it rolled and rolled and rolled, and it carefully made its way back to the shapeshifter, and he turned him back into a triangle. And still, my favorite thing was the slipping where people put his hands on the hips, and he could tell the latest news to his friends. Bye.